amusement park portal. Here we are for day number 2 of our mega coaster trip 2022. Today brings us to King's Dominion. Right here you can see it. They got an Eiffel Tower identical to Kings Island's Eiffel Tower. And they also have the fountains as well. There's a lot of similarities between this park and Kings Island. So if you've been here and not Kings Island or vice versa, you'll notice a lot of similarities between the two. They're kind of sister parks. You know, they were built, I think, within a year or two of each other. So there's a lot to do in this park. They have the Grand Carnival coming up. I'm not sure if that's started quite yet, but they have lots of great food to taste here. They've got a Twisted Timbers coaster, Intimidator. They got the new Tambili coaster. I mean, there's just all kinds of things to do. So we're gonna go check it out. And I'd love for you to join us today. So let's go. All right, it's time to get intimidated on Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion. This is their Giga Coaster. And I gotta tell you, this is one of the best ones out there. One of the very few rides I actually gray out on a little bit down that first drop because it's so intense. It's a remarkable coaster. So I'm gonna head on it and I'll let you know how it is. All right, so I just got off Intimidator 305, as you can see behind me here. Awesome ride. I mean, the pacing on it, it's just non-stop, relentless speed. And those airtime hills are crazy airtime, man. You're just floating up out of your seat. I mean, this is a top tier ride. Definitely one of my top 5 favorite rides probably at this moment. This ride is just crazy. And you know what, Cedar Point? I'll tell you what, let's do a trade with King's Dominion. Can you send Millennium Force here? And they can send Intimidator to Cedar Point, which is my home park. Be much appreciated. This is like the perfect speed ride right here. I mean, look at the thing. Let's take a look at it right here. That first drop is one of the few drops that I actually gray out on. I mean, that can't be said for many coasters, and this is one of them right here. That first drop is just crazy. And then you had that big like horseshoe turn. Then you go over this airtime hill right here, which is just insane amounts of airtime. Oh my gosh, then you have all these serpentine turns. Absolutely amazing ride, perfect ride. If there's one ride out there I'd like to see cloned, this would be it. Once again, Intimidator 305, King's Dominion. Get out here and check it out. Awesome ride. Okay, we're here at the new Outpost restaurant at King's Dominion. And they have prime rib. Can you believe it, at an amusement park? They have prime rib, I got the roasted potatoes, and they have some kind of bread, I'm not sure what that's called. And you get a thing of au jus as well. And they do have several sauces that you can get for the potatoes, if you'd like that too. And of course, I got my drink. And this is included on your dining plan. So if you have a platinum pass or an all-day dining plan, this is included. Otherwise, I believe it was like $18.99 if you were to pay cash for it. So still not a bad deal for prime rib at an amusement park. So I'm going to dig in and I'll let you know how it was. All right, just got done with the prime rib here at the Outpost Cafe, and it was very, very good. Delicious. Crust had a good flavoring on it. I enjoyed it. Some of the others in my group didn't think it was cooked enough, but I mean, that's how I like mine. I like it a little red in the middle, and that's how it is served here. So if you like your prime rib well done, you're probably not going to like this place, but like me, I don't like it well done. I like the red in the middle, so this was perfect for me. So it was really, really good. I highly recommend checking it out. It's on your dining plan, like I mentioned. It was really good. You get a side with it, and then of course your drink costs extra, but definitely worth it. Okay, here we are at Racer 75, which is the park's racing wooden coaster. This coaster is an Ace roller coaster landmark, as you can see here. And just a thing here too, this was featured in the movie Roller Coaster, if you guys have seen that, with the bombs on the roller coaster and that. I think it was made in like 70s sometime, but this coaster was featured in that movie. It was a roller coaster landmark, and it's right here, so let's go ride it. Just got off Racer 75 here. What an amazing ride. I mean, this ride is not showing its age. It was smooth. I had several pops of airtime. I mean, it's just a great ride. Only negative is they're not racing right now. They have just one side going, and I believe that's because of labor issues. They just can't get enough people to run both sides. But what a great ride. It's smooth. You know, like I said, there's several pops of air in there that I was not expecting for this coaster. I would say this is running just as good as Kings Island's version, which says a lot because they just put a lot of money into theirs as well. But Racer 75, I enjoyed it immensely. Like I said, they're only running one side, and I got a question for you guys. What is it with this? Why do I need to walk all the way around almost the entire ride to get off this ride when there's several points back there that I could be spit back out onto the midway? So I've got to walk all this way around to get to the exit. Nonetheless, had a great time on the Racer. All right, here we are at the new Jungle Expedition area at King's Dominion. See, we're entering here. They just refreshed this entire area and it looks great. I really love the jungle theme. It's a little different from what other parks are doing these days. Kind of give you an overview here. Now right there, yesterday they had a height measuring person in there checking heights and that for kids. Over here you have restrooms. Over here you have one of the gift shops, Explorer's Supplies. I'll just kind of cut through here real quick. So if you're looking for any new swag for the Timbili coaster, they got them here. Yeah, t-shirts, cups, stuffed monkeys, whatever you would want they have. And it's air conditioned in here too, so it feels really good. So that's that shop. Let's move over here. Right over this way, this is the rethemed restaurant. I believe it used to be Outer Hanks, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Outpost Cafe now. You can get sausage, chicken, and best of all, prime rib right inside here. I had the prime rib yesterday and I did a review on it and it was excellent, really good. And like I mentioned, it's included on your dining plan. And they have some desserts there, chocolate cake, lemon bar, and pineapple dreamsicle cake. And right over here, let's see here. Oh, they have a refill station, Coca-Cola. And this is their new show, Let's Go Wild. We had a chance to check it out yesterday. I'll post some video of it here shortly. But what a great show. I mean, this show just blew me away. I was not expecting a show to be that good. It's kind of like the Luminosity in a way at Cedar Point, if you ever seen that. I guess that's the closest thing to compare it to. Over here you have the Jungle Market Eatery. They got burgers, fries, salads, you know, standard park fare. And over here you got Icy Station and Excavators Taters. They have like loaded tater tots, like poutine, all that good stuff. And over here in the distance, I'm not going to walk all the way over there because it's quite the haul, but you have Anaconda, the aero looping coaster, right over there straight ahead. And one that fits right in with the area's theme here. You have Backlot Stunt Coaster. I'd like to see them retheme that to maybe, I don't know, somehow incorporate it into a jungle theme, maybe like off-road Jeeps or something. It'd be kind of cool. Okay, I already mentioned this, Excavators Taters. And I noticed they have poutine on the menu. I love poutine. And what's pretty cool is they got this nice little seated area over here in the shade that you can enjoy your meal at, because it does get hot out here. Over this way, that's not the jungle area, but if you wanted to go to Flight of Fear or Intimidator 305, you would go right over that way past that chicken shack. But we're gonna stay right here in the jungle area. So another ride that they rethemed this year was the Park Scrambler ride. Right there. And it's just now beginning. And they call it Arachnia. I cannot pronounce it for the life of me. Aracondia or something. I don't know. But that's what it's pronounced. Alright, right over here is the remains of Volcano the Blast Coaster. They actually kept, I believe this was the queue line on the top and the gift shop at the bottom. They kept that intact, so they're probably planning on reusing this in the future for whatever they decide to put here. Nothing's been announced yet. And there's a dog site bites, not currently open. And over here is the park's newest coaster, the Tumbili. Right here. Check it out. Very well themed. I mean, this is like, Disney caliber theming for this ride. They did a wonderful job with the theming in this area. I had a chance to ride it yesterday. It's a lot of fun. I mean, just look at the theming, the jungle theming they put on here. They really put some effort into that. Happy with that. And another ride over here, the last ride in the area, is Reptilian, which many of you may remember as Avalanche. It's like it's a Mack, or Mach, however you say, bobsled coaster. And it was closed all of last year due to the retheming of this whole area. And let me guess, looks like someone else may have lost the phone. Here's the lift hill. You can kind of get a view of the track and that over here. But it's a fun ride. I love these. I don't know why more of these were not built at other parks in this country. Such a good ride. I actually prefer this over the Intamin bobsled coasters that we had around here. But wonderful ride, and it looks really good with the retheme and the repaint. So that's it. I just wanted to kind of show you the area real quick and the new coaster. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the new area. Not much left of Volcano. the Grizzly. Let's go take it for a ride. Alright, just got off the Grizzly here at King's Dominion. And I don't know about this one. If I were to say anything about it, I'd say it's got a nice layout. The layout's pretty good, but re-rideability not so good. It is just bumpy. The first half of this ride is just brutal, but I don't know what happens, but the second half of this ride, it's much smoother than the first half somehow. But looks like all the new track work has been on the first half too that they've been doing. I don't know, but it's if you like bumpy wooden coasters, this one's for you. Another word of advice though, they're only running one train currently on this coaster. Even with a station wait, that's all it has right now. It's still about a half hour with running one train. So if you're, like I said, if you're into bumpy coasters, this coaster will be for you. If you don't like real bumpy coasters, I recommend skipping this one. So it's from the Grizzly. All right, for my second meal of the day, I went with the Burrito up here in the front of the park. I feel bad, I forgot to look at the name of the place, but it's just as you enter the park, it's to your left. It's you can build your own burrito bowls. I think they have loaded nachos, all kinds of things you can make yourself. You pick the ingredients and they basically put it in there for you. So I chose to build my own burrito, and this thing's huge. Look at this thing. Yeah, let's unpackage this beauty here. Oh my god, I mean literally, look how big this is compared to like my knife and that. I mean, this thing's huge. You could probably feed a couple people off of this, but yeah, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip into this and let you know how it is in just a minute. Alright, just got done eating my meal at Border Burritos on International Street here at King's Dominion. And it was good. It's quite filling. It was a big burrito that they have there as I'm walking down Main Street here. I highly recommend the place. The only thing I thought was a little goofy was they have queso cheese, which is free. If you want it on top of your burrito, you can get it for free. However, if you want on a little cup on the side, they want to charge you, I think it was $1 or $2 upcharge for that, which I was a little confused by that, but oh well, whatever. The burrito was excellent. I'm definitely going to be eating there again, so I just want to let you know how it was. If you take a look at Main Street here in the big fountains on International Street, King's Dominion. off to Bali, the park's newest coaster, right here behind me. See it doing its thing. Pretty good ride. For this type of coaster though, I gotta say, I mean, the theming is top notch. They did a really good job on the theming aspect of it, and the queue line looks wonderful. They got palm trees and all kinds of like jungle expedition decor. They did an excellent job. For the ride itself, it was okay. Of the other coasters of this type I've been on, I've actually flipped more on others. I only got one or two decent flips in on this one, but overall, definitely a solid ride. Definitely recommend it. Take a look at it back here. There it goes. And that's Bali here at King's Dominion, new for 2022. All right, for our first meal of our second day here, I'm over at Grain and Grill, and they have like the sirloin steak here. This is included with the dining plan. Got the sirloin steak, some au gratin potatoes. You get a side of pita bread and tzatziki sauce. You can dip the bread in. Of course, your drink. That's going to do it from King's Dominion, day number 2. We had 2 wonderful days here at the park. Got on every coaster multiple times, had some great food, checked out some new live shows. Just had a wonderful time. Top-notch park all the way. So our next park is coming up here in a few days. We're going to be just down the street at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. We're going to spend 2 days there as well. So we'll have lots of coverage coming from that place. So make sure you follow us on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. And we're also on Facebook too, as many of you know. So watch us on Facebook too. We'll have a lot of pictures and updates going on there as well. So you guys have a good night. We'll see you in the next episode.